Now I don't know you. Now you don't know me too. I remember sleeping on tops of cars. JT, huh? Oh, not again. Tell me when we're going on the air. By the way, folks, that's Fox and Oil. That's a good song. We heard that on Drifter Thrifter channel this morning. Fell in love with it, didn't we? Yeah, I did. I actually liked it a lot. I just made a TikTok with you guys in it. I know, me and Valentina. Anyway, we're gonna get into what he sold yesterday. It's time for the Cap Guy show, by the way. And I'm JT in Oklahoma, and this is the Cap Guy over here. And then we're gonna talk about digging. And all them treasures he found. And then who dug him? Anyway, I'll fix my eyebrow. When y'all gonna cut my eyebrows? I don't know, when I cut your toenails. I got shoes on. That's exactly when. Oh. Well, anyway, we're gonna get into what we sold. And then the little story about digging. Oh, I know y'all can't wait. And I can't wait to hear him tell it. So let's get on with it. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Yeah, I just love it when they laugh at me. But when you find treasures like I did, you won't be laughing. I found some treasures. Treasures you just wished you had. We're going to get into that after I show you real quick what I sold. Because it wasn't a lot of stuff. It was about $145 or so in sales. And so we'll get into that, and then we're going to get into what I sold. So let's go. Let's go on the Cap Guy show. First thing I sold was this Mary Kay. I talked about it yesterday. A lady in Australia bought 2 different makeup items from me. This is the Mary Kay Time Wise Night Solution, 1 ounce. They're all new. There's 3 of them, and I lotted these up rather than sell them individually. And I got $39 for these, plus shipping on top, which goes to the GSP. And then she bought this one, which is the only one I had of this. It's the Repair Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. So there you go. Say all that 5 times fast. And I had this as part of the 15%. And if you don't watch my channel much, I run 10 and 15% sales all the time. I try to, with 3,000 plus items, I try to keep sales going at all times to move inventory and hope it helps. But there are a lot of things that do sell on these sales that I wouldn't have otherwise. So you definitely want to do them when you have a lot of stuff on in your store. And anyway, so it was about $56 total. And again, they're going down under. Maybe I should send some carrots with them since they're out of carrots. This is a 5-pack of 3M Coben. I bought a box of this for $5 at a yard sale back in March. And I put them in lots. I've sold 7 of them so far. And I'm getting usually about $10, but I ran this in the sale. I've only got a couple left after this one. I sold this one for $9.23 plus shipping, and there's 5 in a lot. So I bought a bunch of them for $5, and I've made my money back a long time ago. The next is probably a buy I shouldn't have made, but I bought a bunch of different makeup from a storage clean out lady, Trish, that sells me stuff, and she had a bunch of this Sisley Paris. These are samples only, but I got a message last night. How many do you have in there? And I said, well, I have, there's about 24 pieces, I think, in there. Excuse me. And I had this in a 31% off sale. So I don't know how I came up with that. It may be some kind of a glitch. I don't know. But anyway, I paid about $20 for a whole bunch of makeup, and I have a lot of it left. So I sold this for $28.99 plus shipping, and that'll go out as well. The next is a really cool Nike Just Do It t-shirt, but look at the shoe on that thing. That's pretty cool. If this was my size, I'd be keeping this. This is the kind of stuff I like. But hey, it ain't my size. It's a large, and I'm a 2XL. So $10.50 plus shipping, and I think I paid $3.33 for that at Goodwill. So not a crazy. Here's another storage clean out from Trish. This is a second pair. I think I got 4 or 5 pair of these They're all in great condition. They're Nike Monarchs. They are 8.5s, and these are $38.99 with free shipping, and those will go in a shoebox, of course. They're all in really, really good condition, and I paid $4 a pair, so not bad. All right, that's my sales. It's about 140 in sales. I haven't pulled them or done anything with them yet because I left yesterday with the premise to go digging, and because there's a lot of private land out there, you don't want to get caught up in somebody's property and get a trespass fine or anything. So I called my nephew Dalton, who lives in a little town west of me, and asked if he knew any farms near the river or something that I could go, the Canadian River, where I could go metal detecting, and he didn't. And so I asked if I could just do it on his mom's property, and they were all at the lake for Labor Day, and they gave me permission, said you're not going to find much because the guy that owned the land before had a lot of machinery and stuff, so there's probably going to be a lot of junk out there. So we went to the back of the property as far as you could drive, and got out, and there was a lot of real thick crabgrass, and it was hard to get through. The shovel I've got, I learned, get a sharp shovel. And anyway, the first item that popped up, we scanned and we dug, and it was a piece to a mower blade. So there's a big hit. I don't know what that's worth, but probably not much. So then we moved around, and finally we hit another spot, and we dug for a few minutes and came up with aluminum foil. So, again, I don't know what that's worth. I might sell that on eBay as a treasure. But that was the extent of that property. And then we started talking, and I said, you know what? There's a lot of ghost towns in Oklahoma. Let's go to a ghost town. So we started Googling, figuring out where these ghost towns were. And there was one where the Dalton Gang, and if you're not familiar with the Dalton Gang, they were a famous gang from Kansas back in the 1800s. And they got, kind of like the James and Younger gang, they got surprised in Coffeyville, Kansas, and got shot and killed. Bob Dalton and a bunch of others. There's monuments in Kansas about them, and if you Google the Dalton Gang, they're there, and it shows their picture of them and how they used to display the people in the coffin and all that good stuff after they've been killed, and they had their rifles with them and all that. But they were surprised doing a bank robbery, and they all got killed. And anyway, there's a town, I forgot the name of it, but it starts with an E, east of Stillwater. Apparently they had a shootout with a Dooley gang, which I don't know if that's the same Dooley's and Andy Griffith or not, but I doubt it. And now I'm not going to sing that song. I was about to, Man Mountain Lake, but I decided to hold off. And anyway, we didn't have time to go because of a pending thing that was going on, and so we decided to go to a town that was about 15 minutes from us, which we didn't realize we just passed. And so we ran back over there, and the town's called Alpha, and it's had a post office from like 1893 to 1904, and a schoolhouse till the 40s. So we thought, well, let's go over there. Well, it's on the little corner of a lot on a county road. I think it's 2750 or something in Oklahoma, just north of 33, and there's nothing there anymore. But the weeds and the trees are taller than I am, so me wearing shorts, I'm not traipsing through a bunch of weeds to dig around when it's so thick that I couldn't even get in there. It was like being in a jungle, and I did not have a machete or a weed whacker for that matter. But anyway, so we decided just to head home. Had things to do. I want to get some listing done, and on the way we passed a casino, and I haven't been to a casino in over a year, and I thought, you know what, let's go in there and try our luck with our weed eaters. Well, after they took my temperature, had my little mask on, and we started playing, hit a little bit, and then the weed eaters came out from the casino, and they took my money. So they got the treasures, I didn't. So my money went out the door, and we didn't get any treasures. We only got two things, a mower blade and a piece of aluminum foil. But in the next couple of weeks, we're going to plot this thing out. We're going to get the proper tools other than the weed or the metal detectors, which I have 4 of them now. And I've been picking them up $2, $5. They're bounty hunters and others. They're not anything like Digger Den or any of them have, but Digger Mart. But anyway, we're going to get this more prioritized and planned, and it'll be cooler. We're going to be down in the 50s on Wednesday, from the 90s today and tomorrow. So next week it'll be in the 70s. Might do that, but we've got to plot this thing out correctly, find the right places to do it, and then go out and look for the old treasures. So doing stuff on the spur of the moment wasn't a good idea for me. And so we're going to get the proper digging tools, the proper scoops, and all that kind of stuff, and get this thing. If we're going to do it, take a little bit of a break from eBay, maybe every other weekend or something for a day, and kind of see how it goes. But anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I hope y'all had a good time and enjoyed my failures yesterday. And if you did, give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. As we always do, Cap Guy and JT, we're out.